Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon, and as we call it in the trade, the tech trade, it's a man's business. Well, that's what everybody thinks out there. Is it a man's business? No, it's not a man's business, is it, Laurie?
Nope, it is not.
No, Laurie, now because I never know who does what, and all my guests that come on, I don't know what they do. I just know their names, and that's about it. But you're in the technical business as of training.
Yes.
Computer.
Yes.
So what sort of computer training do you do?
Well, we train in computers in like Word and Excel software training. We also train people to learn how to do information technology, graphic design, accounting and
bookkeeping. What's this information technology? I haven't heard of that one. What is that?
Well, that's anything and everything to do with the computer, the back end. So anything to do with hardware.
Now I know why I don't know about it. Okay.
Yeah, so hardware and programming and networking and security and things like that.
Now hardware, because majority of us, I believe, we all have laptops.
Yes.
Are laptops better than the big box and everything? Gravitating more to the laptops?
Yeah, laptops usually, most people have that, or handhelds. Even your smartphone is basically a computer now. So
it's basically a computer.
It is.
So obviously you're not in the younger generation, and neither am I. So we have grown into this.
Yes, exactly.
So when you went to school, you did not have a computer.
No.
Neither did I.
No.
So we didn't have any of that stuff.
Right.
So what do you think about it now? Because now I don't think there's any school out there that doesn't have a computer. It's all computer, isn't it now?
Pretty much. It seems like the younger generations, they've grown up with computers, so they don't need as much training as the older population, the people that didn't grow up with computers.
Yeah.
So that's who our demographic is, mainly is people who are a little bit older that maybe haven't had the opportunity to use computers.
And how are they with it? I mean, I'm quite sure you heard the old saying, I was never going to ever get into the computer business, and I don't want to do this, and but I found out I got to learn it.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
That
is exactly what's happened. Most of the people that come to our school, they haven't worked with computers, and they can't even get a job nowadays without it.
No.
So they have to learn how to use the software programs. They have to even apply online for a job. So if you don't know how to apply online, then
you don't
stuck.
get the job, because the job's going to be computer. Most jobs now are computerized, aren't they? Now?
Yeah, pretty much. So what we do is we train them on how to use the computer, how to apply online, how to be able to market themselves, and so we offer free classes. And
so what is the most popular thing that you teach people when they do know a little bit about it?
I would say the most popular program is Excel, because Excel keeps track of all of the financials and spreadsheets, and most jobs ask for Excel. So a lot of people come in saying, I need to know Excel. And so that's a little step. We if they don't know anything about computers, they start with basic, then they learn Word, and then Excel. So they got to,
because Excel's more with invoices and figures.
Exactly.
I had to actually taught myself to do that.
Yeah.
Of how to do it, but fortunately I was able to do it, and it's quite easy because there's really not much to it. Mm-hmm. The Excel is you get the Excel and you get the figures, but you've got to know all these. There's all these little things on top.
Yes, that's called the toolbar.
Yeah, that's the toolbar where you've got all the different, where you can place things, where you can put them, and the how wide you want them, and that's a lot of stuff which I don't
formatting.
Think. Formatting that is, and everything else. So that's your most popular one.
Yeah, that seems to be that, and the technology, learning how to fix and repair computers and set up networks.
How did you learn it?
Well, I'm actually more on the administrative side and the HR side.
Okay.
So I have computer knowledge, but I have teachers that are much smarter than I am. Yeah.
Is this your business?
It is, yes.
And what's the name of it?
It's Professional Institute of Technology, and we go by PITA, P-I-T-A, because it's Professional Institute of Technology and Accounting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and accounting. That's why you do all that. What made you go into this business?
Well, it's an interesting story. I started out in human resources, but before that I worked in accounting and bookkeeping, so that's why PITA has the accounting and bookkeeping. And I really learned that I loved helping people get a job. Okay. And an opportunity came up for me to work at a different school that was kind of like what we do, but they're more corporate type training. And then I worked there for a while, and then I decided I wanted to do my own. So we started 9 years ago, and it's been great.
So when you started out at home, or?
No, actually, we had a little space on Decatur and Flamingo. We
Oh,
had
no, so you had an office?
Yeah, we had a school
So
with
they started
20
out official.
computers.
You start because not in because a lot of people, when we had the 2010 disaster of everything, everybody got out of all their little places and started working at home.
Working at home, yeah.
But you managed to keep in the office. Well, having all those people, especially now, I guess you've got a big clientele. Do you fix computers? Do you do anything like that, or just strictly teaching?
No, we actually do have a tech center too. So we actually fix computers. So especially for our students, because a lot of our students are unemployed. So we tell them, if you have a broken computer, bring it to us and we'll fix it
for free.
And then
isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. So we really like to offer that, especially to anybody who's unemployed.
Who's unemployed?
Yeah, it's hard, and we work a lot with homeless veterans. We work with a lot of the agencies. And a lot of those agencies will send people to our school, and it doesn't cost them any money.
Any money at all.
Yeah.
Did you know, this is just quote unquote, and I always like to quote this, but it's quote unquote, there are 16,000 homeless children in Nevada. Did you know that?
Yeah.
There's 50, there shouldn't be one.
Right.
And that's funny because I just put something up on Facebook regarding, all these marches and everything that's going on because of the border kids.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, could we not have people marching for our 16,000 homeless in Vegas?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Because they're still, and that's just Vegas.
Yeah.
So I think we should have some marches going on or something to protect our children that are homeless, because a lot of children out there homeless.
Right, yeah, they are.
We're not really, those have gone to one side, and we're marching for this other, which I'm not saying they shouldn't help these children, these borderless children. I'm not saying they shouldn't help them, but at the same time, how about taking care of the kids that are already here?
Exactly.
I mean, whether they're legal or not legal here, I don't know. I'm not going to go in that direction, but I'm not going to go into that. I don't want to go into politics, but you've got to help. So you do help them.
We do. We work, there's agencies out there that provide funding, Help of Southern Nevada, Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth. There's a lot of groups that help individuals who are either homeless or unemployed, veterans, and we work with a lot of them.
You work a lot of them.
Yeah.
Now, you seem to be very excited about what you have put together. You're the owner, correct?
Yes, I am.
So you're very excited of what you've put together and what you've done. What made you decide to kind of go into business yourself and do your own thing?
Well, you know what? My mom's an entrepreneur. Her parents were entrepreneurs, so it comes from our family. My husband's family had their own business too. So I think that was always instilled in me that someday I would have my own. I'm surprised that
what it is.
Yeah, I mean, and it grew so quickly. We went from like 2 classrooms, now we have like 10 classrooms, and we have over 150 computers, and
so obviously you have a great reputation as of teaching.
Yes.
Okay, so when somebody comes in, what do you charge them? What is the kind of price?
It depends on how much they take. It could be anywhere from like $250 for one class, or it could be up to about $5,000 for a program. But what we try to do again is find them funding so that they're not paying for it out of pocket.
Okay.
The agencies, if you're unemployed, you're laid off, you're dislocated, you're a veteran, you're disabled, we try to find you a way to get that training covered.
To get that training covered for them.
Right.
Now, when you say $250, and that's for one training, how much can they learn out of one training?
Well, it depends on the class, but usually it's 16 to 24 hours worth of training, and they would learn one software program for that amount. So it just depends on what program, whether it's Word or Excel or Outlook. That's another program.
I have Outlook, actually.
Yeah.
Everybody says, why do you have Outlook? And I said, well, I've always had it. I've never not had anything else. So because a lot of people apparently they go to I don't know, Gmail or something like that.
Yeah, no, Outlook's better, I think, because it's a Microsoft program. So
it's a Microsoft, which reminds me, Microsoft in the stock market is going up. So if you want to buy, I'm putting it out there. If you want to buy some stocks, apparently it's doing very, very well.
Very good.
So remember that. If you want to buy some stock, you might not get it immediately, but it's been going up for the last couple of months. So it's been going up quite high. So that's my tip of the day in the stock markets. I like the stock market. How can people get hold of you?
Well, we have a website. It's www.nvpita.com. And Nevada, because we have a school in Reno too, so we have a school up north.
Oh, you're expanding.
Yeah, we've been up north since 2012.
How wonderful. She's so
Yeah.
excited. So where are you going to go next?
Oh gosh, I don't know
Los
that I want to
Angeles?
go anywhere else. I think that's enough for me.
Well,
Yeah.
that's enough for you.
Yeah.
Just two places.
Yeah.
Would you ever think of franchising it?
My husband thinks about that, but yeah.
Hey, husband, what's his name?
Steve.
Steve out there. Franchise it. I'd be surprised how well it works.
Yeah, he talks about that.
Think about Kentucky Fried Chicken. When he was quite elderly when he started that, and look at it now.
Well, I do have a counselor who moved to Utah with the Veterans Administration who texts me on Facebook all the time saying, when are you going to open up in Utah?
Because he can manage it and he can take care of it, so
Yeah.
do it.
I don't know,
Why
maybe
not?
we will, right?
Why not? I
Maybe.
mean,
Yeah.
we only put our own barriers up. Nobody does it for us.
That's
we put our
true.
own up. So
That's
take
true.
that barrier down and say, okay, I'm going to go for it. There you go.
Definitely.
Absolutely amazing. So if you want anything done or you want to learn how to manage a computer, laptops, that's what they mostly are now.
Yeah.
Get in touch with you. Absolutely
Thank you.
wonderful. Thank you for coming on.
All
Isn't it
right.
amazing? Isn't that wonderful?
Thank you.
Entrepreneur. We'll be back.